Hello, happy Friday. I'm still with my voice. So I wanted to share this because I'm looking at this account and so I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm looking at this account and it's still showing after pay in full for less than the full balance. That's how it's reported. So it was settled and it still shows. And then guess what? It shows a new date, right? When the payment was made. And then it still shows as collection charge off. This is the part that we miss. So it's super important that if you're paying your account, especially if you're getting your refunds, this is the part that I mean when you need to be intentional and with a strategy and making sure that you go full course in correcting this, because even though you paid these accounts, it doesn't mean that it's going to help your credit. Some of these accounts, they're suppressing your score, so it's really not going to change your score much, or it's re-aging. So I really want to show you, so I'm going to wait a little bit. Hi, Jen. I'm going to show you on this account how this person paid it, and now it shows a new date, right? So it's re-aging, and then it's still showing as collection charged off. And so I'm going to show you what I'm doing to correct that, right? So I'm excited because this is a part that we miss. Like when I started doing this, I did the same thing. I just went and paid and I realized that they were still going to be there. Hi, Veronica. So I'm going to show you. Hi, Becky. I'm going to show you what the account looks like right now. After someone just paid the account, it's still showing the collection charged off. It's still showing late payment. It's still showing it, the date, right? So now it's showing that they paid it for less, right? And then it's showing like the new date, so it aged the account, right? So if you leave it like that, it's really not gonna help your score because those are errors that are still there. Hi, Felix. So I'm gonna show you right now. Again, I'm repeating myself because this is like the biggest part of when you pay those collections, charge-offs, if you have any. Making sure that you do this step, because if not, they're still going to be there. It's really not going to move your score because it's suppressing it because it was showing open and all that. But right now it's showing as paid and paid for less, right? The balance, they settle for less. It shows the new date. Hi, Carly. It shows the new date of today. Mind my voice. I'm still ronca. So it re-aged that account, right? So guess what the person's going to have to do if they don't do the repair? They're going to have to wait like a whole other 7 years for it to, and that's if they don't report it again next month. So then it still shows as collection charged off and it still shows late payments. So hi, Irma. So let me show you my voice. Let me show you real quick. So hi, Norma. So I'm going to share it, right? So I'm going to explain to you. So this person, say hi if you can see the screen. So this person paid this account, right? It shows that it was paid. The last day it was active was January the 5th of 2026. And then now this is what it's reporting. So it's re-aging the account. Guess it still shows this collection. Look. And then it still shows the late payment. So it was not, they're not going to do none of that. So this is the part where once it's already paid for less, it cannot show as collection charged off. So now it gives me the opportunity to say, hey, I paid the account and I need you to correct these errors because it should show as closed, right? And then they didn't update it on the other credit bureau. See, it did say account paid less. It didn't update over here. See, so here there's inconsistencies. It like they just paid it and it says 2024. Like, no, if you're not checking this, your score and your report is gonna stay like that. And if they're reporting the same thing every month, it's just re-aging the same. It doesn't let you move forward. I really want you guys to understand this part. This is like the biggest mistake that I made at the beginning, not knowing this part where I thought I paid it and then we're gonna go up. Nope. So this one shows 0. This one shows a date. It doesn't show late payments, but it shows a collection charge off. So there's all of these are inconsistencies. So it gives you the opportunity to say, hey, I need you to look, hi, Randy, I need you to look at my report. I need you to correct these, right? So we're going to go in and we're going to use the Fair Credit Reporting Act. I'm going to show you here the inaccurate account of the status and how it's coded, payment is recorded, it's coded incorrectly. And then what is happening here in the account. So just to kind of give you an idea of what I'm doing when I look at your reports, that's what I'm checking, like the data in there, how it's reported, and at the same time, like it's suppressing your credit score. So even if you have a 700, like it doesn't matter. Why? Because you can get to the 850 if you've had like 8 years or more with credit. You want to make sure that you don't have these type of errors on your account. I kind of gave you a glimpse of one, but there's so many. This is just one. This is like the main one because most of us were focused on, let me just pay, right? And just get it out of the way. And we're not realizing that this is happening behind the scenes. And it's not like, it's really suppressing your score. Like if you don't fix this, it's never going to go away. So I'll leave it at that. I do have a call next week if y'all want to jump on. It's going to walk you through every day. We're going to walk through something on your report that you can go and take action, especially if you're trying to buy a house this year. That way, if there's errors like this on yours, you can go ahead and take that action and fixing it. Because you can do this also online. You can do it online and then follow up with letters. There's a way to do it. So I'm going to show you kind of like the basics of what you can do to improve it, to kind of walk you and positioning you so that way you can be home ready for this year. That is only if you're ready to take the steps. We don't want you to go in there and waste your time and energy and then you don't go do it. So again, y'all, I just want to really show you this because I was looking at it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the step that I missed when I started doing this. And I'm going to show everyone live on why it is so important to do the repair. This is where the repair kicks in, so you can take advantage of the Fair Credit Reporting Act that supports you, right? They support us. If all the data here is errors and inconsistency, we have the right to say, hey, like I really need you to look at this. And then to give up on the first letter. Like you really want to make sure that you keep doing the letters until they listen to you. I don't know about you, but like I do it until they listen to me, right? Why? Because it's incorrect. So let me see. What else is in here? I can't see everybody. So hi, Esmeralda. So I'm showing real quick before, because I know there's more people that are coming in. I'm showing like there someone that paid the collection charged off account and it's still showing on the report. It's still affecting them. It's still showing late payments. And so I really wanted to show you, this is the part that we miss every single time that we pay any type of collections or charge offs before my voice goes out again. So again, let me show you. So this account was paid, right? And it triggered the date. Let me see, where is it? Right here. So that means that it's going to pop up again next month. It's still going to show late payments. It still shows as collection charged off. And then, what else? Okay, and then it shows that it was paid in full and for less, right? And then over here, the other one shows inconsistent. This one shows 2026 and this one shows 2024. So that's wrong. When they report this, they has to be the same all the way across. And if it's not, that gives you the opportunity to say, hey, Credit Bureau, I need you to look at my report because there's inconsistency there. Okay, so then we go to the third one. The third one doesn't show late payments. It shows collections charged off. It does show the balance. It doesn't say that it was paid in full. So that's another error, inconsistent, right? So that gives us the opportunity to use the Fair Credit Reporting Act to say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Credit Bureau, this is not correct. I need you to look at it. There's verbiage that you need to use. Like you don't just say it's wrong, take it off. So again, this is like the biggest issue when we're paying our collections and our charge offs. And that way, when I say clarity session, this is what I mean, because you miss it and it's still going to be there. I did the same thing. It's still there. It doesn't help my score. It suppresses it. And then they keep reporting it like that. And guess what happened? The 7 to 10 years is never going to come. So don't ignore it. That's why I'm doing this live. I'm showing you live so that way you can see what I see, because I see it every day. I'm like, oh my gosh, another one, another one, another one. So ask, send me a message, book a call, whatever is easier for you. And I do want to invite you. I have a call next week. It's an hour every day that we're going to go over one action that you can take to position yourself with your credit score. That way you can buy a house this year. So y'all take care, stay safe. I am going to let you go because my voice is really shutting out. And thank you so much for staying on and listening to me go chit-chatting on this, because I'm really passionate about this. So I really wanted to show you so that way you can see with your own eyes what that looks like. Those are all errors. So go and check your reports and keep me posted. Y'all take care. Stay safe. Bye.